Balls already. Everyone says good luck, have fun, and we are getting the match on the way. It will be Captado on EU side with Spexity 1v1 Espen, Kark, and Navalurf. Espen being the scope 1 pointman, that is Navalurf rest rifling, and the other side 4 rifles and 1 scope. Kisa scoping with A.V.A Global Cup, Zaw and Hench as rifles. Let's also take a look which guns they are using. So far we've seen most people use the M2 carbine. 1v1 has it, Zol has it, Global Cup use the KCR but has it with him. After is the same. Hench of course with that M41, M320A1. But most people indeed having that gun with them. Keith's also having a Mosin with him. And also KCRs. Yeah, KCRs and the M2 carbine really being the meta. At least for a time being, those being the strongest rifles out there. See some smokes happening in mid. Espen being put on Bino. Kisa was there. Navalurf is trying to give him a little bit of backup. He's going to smoke him off. Perhaps try and push him as a result. Deeper smoke coming in too. Kisa is there. Very risky place for Kisa to be at. Navalurf was put on Bino. Kisa will drop first blood. Zaw with a backup. Espen also out of the way. Push happening over at one side. But there's no way in. Glorop and Zaw doing the work together, and Zaw getting a 3k this round. Good effort by them. That's 3 straight. Coming out by Glorop. Nobody being there though. It's Kisa and Espen once again having a fight over in the mid. He's coming through. Hench been naded out there. See if that was a lot of damage. Not that much. Looks like Zaw is Mitzi, so they could pick up a scope as well. Now kills are being made into the side. Kisa holding it close. What a kill by Kisa. As he's now getting shut down by all the pre-fires. Glorop, last man still standing. He's got 9 HP to work with. Immediately now a headshot onto him. Navalurf playing close. And we'll get the kill onto him as well. Captado immediately leveling off. But so far teams helping each other well. We're always waiting for the next highlights here. Looks crazy things to be happening as Carr gets that nade kill onto Kisa. That's a big one. I have to say it's a nade that you don't see too often right over there. I usually play in a corner myself and very rarely do I get naded exactly over here. Suspect that people know this nade spot is pretty impressive. Because normally they throw it here and not here. So good to know. Meantime Navalurf sees he's smoked off. Is he going to have a little bit of a look there? The Bino is down at least. Navalurf moves in as he is about to get flashed. So Hench does get the kill onto him. Kark is moved all the way down mid. Looks a little bit too late. Will get killed by Zaw. 1v1 with the trade. Spexity now. Shot down by Glorop. Flash is coming through. They know there's someone there. But yeah, he's got the bomb. More flashes. Knows both players are going to be there then. After still on the angle, Glorop free-firing. Has to reload. Espen will need the bomb here. He's picked up the bomb. Glorop has heard this. Shoots a little bit. After gets a kill into 1v1. Espen on his own. 1v2. Very low HP. Espen has a good angle here, but look where Glorop is playing at. This is too tough for Espen to get. And well played by Glorop. He's 4-1 so far, not the top fragger. That is Mitzi or Zaw, who's 5-2. But a good start so far for Fragments. As they take the lead once more. And now they're going for a mid push. Zaw is going for a contest. Holding it close there, good nade. He's been called out, so he will get shot down for his efforts. As after gets Kark. Good backup from him. A good view of it here. Hench is also in the tunnel. Hench is now falling back, leaving After on his own. They go to After real quick. There he is. Hench is going to shoot some mollies again. I heard one. 1v1 down. Good mauling. Specs being hit by that. So he has to fall back. Bomb still on spawn. Espen spotted one. With pre-fire onto Kisa. Big question is, will Kisa be peeking here? If he does, Espen might be able to get a kill. I think he's going to be clever enough not to move here. Same goes for after. Reload now comes in. Kisa's still watching it. Espen needs to pre-fire. This gets the pre-fire! Beautiful shot by Espen. Predicted Kisa being there. And that is going to force After and Henge to fall back a little bit. But they've got a nice double setup there. Oh, Espen misses his shot there. So now they can't go there. Need to go over to one. Glorupt is waiting there. They're still in the mid, actually. Glorupt is moving up. He's going to make sure he's calling. It's not going to be one, at least not from mid. Spec's still there. Henge is low. They're definitely going to move into the spawn, so let's hop on and see what Espen's doing. I think they're going to one. No? They're daring a 2-push. It's a risky one. So they know at least one person is here. Then again, they don't know where all the other players are at. Glorupt is now in mid. After is yet to be spotted. They spot After. But Henge is here. Henge just needs to make sure he doesn't show himself too early. Espen with a second! Now it's Glorupt. In a clutch situation. Bomb is going down. That was close. 2 seconds remained. Espen has spotted Glorupt. Glorupt's gone one. Flashes out. Very blind. 3 bullets. Espen with the third. And Captado levels up the scores. Great round by Espen. Especially that pre-fire to Kisa. That was sick. And that means 4 in total for him, actually. It's now 5 and 2. And the lion's share of the work. Kisa's now moving it down mid quite aggressively. As Kark is feeling a lot of damage from that fire. Espen with the shot onto Kisa. Good effort. Yeah, the main push will be happening over at one side. Specs is going to throw nades, but if you throw nades here at the same time, it's going to be hard for the person on side to move away. If you just throw one, and people can still get away. What a shot by Espen. A shot through the smoke. Currently 7 in 2. It's ready with a nade. Throws it deep. Nobody is there though. Smoke comes out. Flash is happening. Espen will Bino. Need to look quickly. Gets one on Bino. That must be the rut. But Zaw also be in there. They move back. Look at that. They've snuck into 2 side in the meantime. Unbeknownst to anyone. And After is already calling it out. Bum's now gone down. 1v1 playing it close. He gets 2 in the spray down. Zaw does do one back. The 3 people holding. Yeah, no, he does get one more though. But Specs with the final kill. 3-2 lead for Captado, and they're doing very well on Fragments' map pick. Though this not necessarily is a map Captado is particularly bad at. Grenades coming out there. They just have a very tough match against Clown Fiesta. And shooting the mollies. Again, a nade onto Kisa. That's big. And Neverlurf gets Glorupt as well. That forces Odd Henge to rotate. But did Neverlurf hear that? If he heard it, that would be the call immediately to go for a push. 1v1 needs down mid. Nobody is there. Let's go to After. Because he's going to be feeling the pressure in a moment. Kark is moving in. Spotted After now. One more kill has been made. Kark fights back too. Zaw is on his own. They've seen Zaw before. Gets a good push onto Kark. And now it's a 1v3 for him. He's got 2 kills already. The bomb's yet to go down. Now it's down. He's still looking over at one. Now realizes it is 2. Let's got a whole lot of work to do with that carbine. Once again, all the players playing it close here. Navalorov being in a especially good angle. And it will be Navalorov getting that kill as well. 4-2 lead as we have our side change. So far, Captado doing well. I spotted Navalorov there. Luke gets headshotted out. Zada with a kill onto Kark. And that's a tough round start for Captado. Aspen in the mid. Kisa will be trying to contest him. Oh, just couldn't shoot. That after has given him the backup. Specs still holding that. Kisa missing a shot to Specs, and Specs with a double! Kisa really struggling with the scope so far. But then again, the others, the riflers in particular, are doing well. Don't really need to swap. So can't get the kill onto Navalorov, who was quite low already, and now Hench finds himself in a 1v3. Gets the first onto Specs, knows where Navalorov is. 1v1 still alive, he's got that shotgun. Hench flashed out. Now Hench knows. He's low. This is going to be a tough round. What do you do now? You know where both of the players are at. Is 1v1 going to peak this year? Yeah, he will. And he's switched to the MP9. Clever decision to switch to that. And this is why you have different type of guns with him. More pre-firing going on. As we see Kark being drawn out first, with after getting the kill onto him. Those switches have been made with glasses so far. Specs having a nice little angle here around the bench, sitting there with the carbine. 1v1 jumping around, also a good angle for him. Like E9 versus Cable is at 1-0 currently. Now we're still playing close in the tunnel. Espen watching down mid. As now fire is going to be coming down. Look at that. There's so much fire. And Espen has to run through it. I love that Hench has that gun. He's the only player that can really use the gun. It just shows how versatile you can be with that. Espen gets one onto Zol. Gets one back onto him. Navalorov gets after. Now then, Espen swings wide. Hench is there. Follow the scope. That's Kisa. Hench with a great swing onto him. Aspen is down. Navalorov still plays close. 1v1 gets a kill on Lorut with a shotgun. Yeah, Kisa still playing a bit back. Hench needs to get kills. Specs undamaged a bit. Kisa's now moving in. This is the shot onto Specs. Gets hit a little bit more. Look at that, 1v1's coming in from behind. Kisa is going to be caught off guard, and that will mean that the bomb is going to be down. He doesn't spot Kisa just yet. He does now. Kill's been made. And once again, Hench finds himself in a 1v3 situation. Navalorov has moved in, so has Specs. He sees Specs. But he didn't expect Navalorov to be playing in that corner. Two players were lit. If you don't find them, you can't kill them. 6-2 lead now for Captado. And they're one away from taking away the map pick chosen by Fragments. It comes out now. Hench won't be hit by that, as the main push is going to be happening over at one side this time around. 4 players are getting ready, especially the scope. Kisa will need to step up here. Let's go over to him. Needs to get some kills sorted. He's having a rough game so far. A lot of smokes have come out here. Got the Bibles down. Sees the appointment jumping. Going to throw a nade there, that's good. But now you need to swing to the right side. He doesn't do that. Allow them to come back. Doesn't get the kill. Immediately shot to quite low. Kisa is not going to win this fight. And he's yet shot down. Good playing by 1v1, but Kisa really staying there for too long. After now's been called out, Henge has fallen back. It's starting to look like Captado's got this one in the bag. Specs is watching Henge. She's seen Henge. She's called that out. They know where he's at. And Henge with 35 HP. 1v4 situation. Aspen's coming in from behind. Specs is in the base. Gonna come there as well. Aspen does get shot down. Is Henge going to pick up that scope? He doesn't seem to be wanting to. Everyone still jump in there. Tough one for Henge to take if he can get the immediate headshot. Oh no, it's 1v1 with a kill there. And that's GG 7-2 in the first map. And we are now going to get ready for Captado's map pick. That's map 2. We are going to Airplane next. A fairly smooth game so far. Captado being under not too much pressure so far and definitely utilizing the shotguns quite well. What also helped is that Fragments didn't really have a scope to show for either. So hopefully Mitzi is going to pick up that scope a little bit more, although he seemed quite comfortable with that M2 carbine in his hands. But we saw that this is a bit of a similar issue that Fragments had in the previous cups. They had great rifling power, they could do pointment quite well too, but they don't really have a scope. And they brought Kisa in, they've brought a dedicated scope, but so far he hasn't been able to turn on just quite yet in that first map. Hopefully he can pick up a little bit more now in Airplane if he feels a bit more comfortable there, but definitely will need to step up, and if he does step up, can definitely push this to a third and final map. And if we do have that, we're going to see Fox hunting, folks, so that would be truly amazing. But Captado just one map away from a spot in the grand finals. By the looks of it, well, it can be either Bang Bus, Cable, or United. United team, the only team that's been undefeated since yesterday, so most likely that they will be moving on to later stages in this tournament, but we'll see that. So if you look across, not much more has happened here. So yeah, for now, we'll wait everyone to ready up. And as soon as Espen, Glorapton, and Henge do ready up, we can get this second map on the road and on our way. Let's take a look at the predictions that were cast. Looks like there's nothing that we can go off for now. So we'll just take a little bit of time before we can get the second map started. More players readying up so far, so we should almost be ready to go. And it looks like Fragments will want to start on the NRF side, so the teams will have to switch over. In the meantime, it's probably a good idea to create a poll for the format for the future 5v5 cups, because we've had some chatting about that. I'm going to post that now in the poll chat. You guys will either be able to choose between a double elimination bracket or a group stage with playoffs. So that has been posted as well. Looks like everyone in the meantime is ready. So as soon as SpexD gets us underway, we will see PWZ Captado start on EU side. 2 scopes this time, Espen and Avalor. 1 Pointman, that is 1v1. 2 rifles being Kark and SpexD. And NRF Fragments. 1 scope, that's Kisa, and 4 rifles like before, after Glorup, Zaw, and Hench. Let's boot us in. See if we have any gun changes on our hands, but by the looks of it, that is not the case. Most people are using either Carbine or the KCR. KCR being very good, especially if you're playing at one side. Otherwise, it might be better to use that M2 Carbine. The map here, of course, is on his side instead of just straight up. Not sure if that's a bug or just intended. Of course, this is the updated version. This is the advanced version, as Navalorv is now going to walk into Kisa's crosshair. He did spot Kisa and will fall as a result. So it's starting to fall back a little bit. And After and Espen are likely going to meet up. Espen having a little look there. Misses the shot, will erupt immediately with a kill onto him. And it's one with a quick start, 5v3 situation in favor of Fragments. After does fight one back. One more. To jump out. Kark though with a kill onto Hench makes it a 4v2. That means the only way really they can go to is over to one side. Specs has to pick up the bomb. Hasn't spotted After's yet, but After's pushed up quite far. Don't think he's going to expect this. After hasn't been peeking either. So that makes his life a little bit easier. So I was watching mid. Kisa is really the only one on the side so far. Captado not ready to make a move just yet. 50 seconds remain. Utility is now being thrown. At least is being thrown. Smoke's out. Saw seen that. The smoke's not that great though. Kisa does get a little bit of damage. Zal pushes in, gets shot down though straight away. But Specs can't get in. Kark now knows he's got Glorup to go through. Kisa's trying to watch angles. Kark and Glorup! And Glorup gets that kill. First round going to Fragments. Then again, NRF-sided map. So, as we all know, you want a minimum of 4 rounds here on defense. That's a good start by them. Especially good effort by Kisa too. Getting some kills here. That's exactly what he needed to do in that first round already. We hear the mollies fly down again. This is good that you can shoot them at the double doors, because this immediately makes sure that it's hard to take control of the double door area as Zaw is under immense pressure, but Specs wants to throw a nade. That nade does go just a little bit too high, otherwise it could have done quite a bit of damage, but you need to make sure it bounces on here. Now we'll go here, and then we'll land and get people on the stairs, but you need to throw it picture perfect. He's not wanting to make any mistakes or moves just yet. No runs down mid. No nothing really. We're minute 20 in and no kills been made yet. I think After is soon going to spot someone down in mid. Kark is just below him. He's going to hear Kark jump. Needs to get the trade onto 1v1, but knows where Kark is at. He's going to throw a grenade there. That's a good nade! And it gets Kark! Well done by After. Making sure that he uses utility well after he heard that little bit of jumping done by Kark in mid. Now he's still on for more. He heard Aspen jump there as well. Kisa gets Navalurf though. So kill out one was made. But can After get more? Tags the first shot. Specs with the kill onto him eventually. Now Aspen on his own gets the kill onto Henge after a good pre-fire. Zaw's still on the close angle. Aspen's got 25 seconds to work with. Needs to watch up first. He's seen one there. Misses the shot onto Zaw. But that could have been a comeback there. Didn't happen. And that means Fragments up 2-0. Another round going for them. Where their defense has been very strong in the first map. Was a little bit more shaky here in the second, even though there was not really an attempt made just yet to get the bomb down. Kisa now once again getting a kill onto Navalor. Kisa really doing a lot better in the second map and already showing why he should be scoping and why he is scoping. With After doing another kill onto Kark, means that he's going to make their lives a lot easier here on defense. Aspen does get Hench though out of the windows. Good shot. Kisa's going to try and throw a nade, but that nade from Aspen's right onto him. Kisa's now lit. Not sure if Aspen knows that. Kisa smoked off. Aspen's likely there with the binos trying to spot him. Will he spot After? Kisa heard the jumping, so he's now going to have a look. Things happening onto After. Push is coming in. Going to get a good angle of this fight. So that great shot onto Aspen. Really starting to step up now. Specs wants to move out. Shut down by Kisa. Or by Zaw, sorry. As we now find 1v1 all by himself. Get shot through the double doors. You can see as a flash, nobody really being close just yet. It's actually going to rotate over. Glorupt has called that. But the other players remaining on side there, so 1v1 will have an attempt here. Kisa's now rotating. The timing of that reload was not great. And Glorup survives. All players were low though, so he did have an opportunity there. It's going to be 3 straight for Fragments. And they make it look easy, at least for the time being. Captado needs to step up. Otherwise, we're definitely going to be moving to a third and final map later on. Let's move over to Aspen as he's pushing down the mid. Zaw isn't peeking here just yet. Here's a little bit of jumping. He's now put on binos. Aspen, so watch out that After doesn't kill him. They know where he is. Flash comes out. Nade 2, and Aspen's out of the way. Second nade kill by After this game. And he's 6.5 and 1. He's doing a really stellar job. He's got the same amount of kills as pretty much everyone on Captado, just alone with nades, as After fights back once more against Navalorf. And he's not done yet. He's not done yet. That's 3. Oh, he just misses out on the 4th onto Kark, but Kark's very low HP. 1v1 still in mid. He's going to meet up with Hench now. Doesn't get the kill just yet. He says he's going to go for an aggressive peek. He did throw a flash, but that leaves him vulnerable for Kark. Zaw's tagged, Henge is tagged. Kisa 80 HP. Still has his nade though. But doesn't quite know where to throw just yet, so saves it for now. And Henge with the molly kill onto Kark. Now that is a sharpshooting shot, and Kisa with the final move. Look at that! Henge was over at one side, gets the kill onto Bridge with a shot molly. This man's crazy. I really want to entice other people to try and do the same thing as Henge. Bring that gun, use it as a means of utility. Espen gets a quick one onto after. It's coming out. Nate being good enough. Glorup's still there though. He's now falling back. Henge under pressure. Snaverlov's gotten Kisa. Glorup Zaw. Zaw's down. Now Henge alone on one side. Shot down by Kark. Quick kills as Glorup is now in a 1v4. Finally a round seemingly going Captado's way. Glorup having a rough one with Specs. And it is Espen from the bridge to get him. First round on the board for Captado. It was a desperately needed one. And they really do need one more here to make it at least still doable. Otherwise, coming back from 5-1 could be very tough. Although we've seen crazier things happen here on Airplane. Nade's going to be coming out. Let's see where that nade goes to. Nowhere. Very wondering, that is not the nade spot. Disappointment, you can probably throw it that way. But not this way. This nade also good in the corner, but not good enough to throw it on the stairs. So the nade spot's not being fully bang on, at least for a time being, as we are in this final round of EU for Captado. The offensive side. Wants to go with a one push again. Henge and Kisa are waiting there. Have a look, first one to go. And here's Kisa, gets the kill onto him. Good shot. Henge is still waiting. Second kill for Navalorf, and the side's been taken. Zaw's not yet ready to fight back. Do they know Espen is in though? They know now. It's gone the second. Zaw's waiting down below. Almost gets the flick onto him still. But Zaw then's got one. 1v4 remaining. Spotted one. Now he's lit. Now there's no way to do it. Needs to pre-fire, and Navalorf gets a third of the round. That's a 4-2 lead still for Fragments, with Captado finally fighting back. Meantime, E United has won their game versus Cable, which means that E United will be playing against Bangbus in the semi-finals. They can get that match underway, because we'll likely see a little bit more of this semi-final if this continues. Oh my god, 1v1, getting the kill onto Zaw through the smoke with a shotgun, really showing how good that shotgun actually is. Aspen with the kill onto Henge. It looks like Captado's starting to find their feet. Aspen decides not worth it to repeat that. Let's move over to Kisa. Does he know 1v1 is holding that close? It will be impossible for him to walk in because there's a shotgun. Smoke also coming out. Should need to let that go, as Glorup has mid control. Oh, Kisa still gets 1v1. That's a very impressive shot. We didn't see that, but he managed to get it done. Good effort. Now, up here, see Specs, find Specs. Jumps around. Navalorf is the one remaining. He gets one onto Glorup. 1v2 now for Navalorf. We've seen him make a clutch before tonight. Can he make one at such a crucial moment as now? To throw a nade there? Nobody is there though. Kisa's on the other side. He spotted Kisa. And misses a shot. And that allows CEST to come back at it. He is currently 8 for 2. He's having a great game here on Airplane. So now 5-2 lead for Fragments is starting to feel a little bit more comfortable for them. Flash is coming out, going quite deep. Look at 1v1 holding this. It's going to be so hard to get through that shotgun. Once again, gets to the tunnel. He did fall here to CEST in the previous round. Shooting happening there, but none of the players really starting to go for a move just yet. "45 seconds have passed as we get the first kill the round after with a kill onto Kark. Has been needing to move back here. Saw that nade being thrown. Those there's going to be people there. Binos are not there. Nade comes out. That nade could be quite good. It's not going to be deep enough. Binos here also down. Hench is starting to move around. Specs has picked up the Binos. Made a little bit of noise, and Specs is still going to get that kill. After's now walking it down. Specs is going to be coming around the side. But because they got Espen, they also got side. 1v1 will be trying to come in from behind, but he's going to walk straight into After. Into Mitzi, sorry. Yeah, Mitzi's not going to move away. 1v1 realized that's a good call, as Specs does get the kill onto After. That could be huge, but Specs is low HP. 2v3 situation here for Captado. They really need to win this round, otherwise they have 5 map points against them. Look over on the side, we see CEST holding up, Glorot holding far, Smoke coming in close. And we still have Zol watching behind. This is such a rough one. 15 seconds remain, Flash comes out. They both jump through and CEST has managed to trick them. But it's Zol with a double kill. I'm not sure how they just all jumped over CEST. CEST didn't see anyone, and they didn't see CEST either. The good thing though for Fragments and CEST, as we see Navalorf making good use of the map here. That molly didn't go quite where it needed to go. He's got a good angle here on the double doors. But Captado now, they need to win 5 rounds straight in order to make their way into the grand final straight away. Otherwise we're going to Fox Hunting, third and final map of this matchup. In the meantime, E United versus Bang Bus will also be starting, so likely if they're going to a third and final map, we will catch that later tonight. More nades are coming through. Rob trying to throw that deep. Doesn't get any damage in. Espen gets the first one onto After. Oh, Kark immediately. Good kill though by CEST. He gets Espen. He's been doing very, very well this time around. 10 and 2. Hench gets Navarlorf. Specs does one back, trades out Hench, and also gets a second onto Zaw. Now it's a 1v3 situation for CEST. So it looks like at least this match will be prolonged by at least another round. Although don't count out CEST. Did not have a great first map. Having a great second match here on Airplane. And first opponent he needs to go through is Spexity. Oh my god. Spexity with a third of the round. But that was quite the frag. Immediately a headshot. Nothing that CEST could do about that. And they do bring one back. Make it a little bit easier for them. Again, it is an undersided map. But being 1 round away from a third map is not going to make things easier for them. Espen though with a hard mid push. And it's going to find Hench now, because I don't think Hench will expect this. He's seen a nade. He does throw the smoke, so maybe he does expect it. But actually, Espen doesn't have backup here from the stairs, so Espen could be caught off guard from behind. Once they do push through. So Espen's in a very tough situation. It will be Hench with a kill onto him straight away. It's as if they knew he was gonna be there. And it did not pay off. It was called out by Nade. So because of that nade, he made a call out. And that totally screwed him over. He was stuck there, and Hench does get the kill onto him. Navalor fights back. Kisa, another one onto Specs. 4v3 situation as they push in. They have control of the side with Hench pushing down mid. It's Kark all of a sudden in a 1v4 situation. Hench doing stellar work this round, but Kisa picks up the second. And that is that. GG's being called. We are going to a third and final map, guys. Just like we had in the quarterfinal matchup. We're going to see map 3, but this time, it's time for fox hunting. It's one of the maps that I was looking forward to. I already mentioned in the chat. Damn, the third map could be fire. And it was after immediately saying, oh, don't worry, there won't be a third map. But here we go. We do have a third map after all. Looks like one of the players has DC'd momentarily, or at least is rejoining. So I'll have to wait for that just a little bit. And can't turn on the music just quite yet because of the delay. And the music will call out that there's a song in about a minute. So we'll need to wait just a little bit before I can turn the music on. Gives us at least a little bit of time to chat about what's all been going on. So if you look at the brackets, we're both at the semi-final matchups. We have here Fragments versus A.V.A Cup. This is at a 1-all score. The winner of the next map, Fox Hunting, is going to be moving on to the grand finals. And the other semi-finals, it is E-United versus Bang Bus. They played against each other last night. That was a win for E-United. But tonight everything could be different. The winner of that moves on to the grand finals. The team that loses goes on to the third place matchup. And the third place matchup will decide if you still get medals or not. So, once we have all that sorted, we see that E&I versus Bang Bus is yet to start because they are currently doing the map bans, taking their sweet time for it. But we are going to take a quick break with music, and as soon as everyone is in, we will resume this third match here. This third map, the semi-finals, Fragments versus Cup Top.
Somebody's out there, someone to call my mind. Feels like I'm falling, feels like I'm out of time. Trapped in a prison, a fortress of solitude. And all my decisions, they led me so far from you. No one knows but me, the pain I put you through. No one knows
Alright, it looks like everything has been decided now. It will be Fragments starting on the NRF side. They will still use their same lineup with 1 scope, 4 rifles. Looks like Captado switched up a little bit. 1 scope, Espen, 2 Pointmans, 1v1 Navalorf. Navalorf has been switching around between scope and Pointman. And Spexney and Kark as the rifles here tonight. So as soon as we have everyone ready, we will see a bit of fox hunting. Also fox hunting currently being played with E United and Bangbus. They are in their first map, yet about to start. So that is the other semi-final matchup. And yeah, if we have some time, we can catch the remainder of that matchup. Of course, first we will fully round this one off and see what exactly will be going down here. The winner of this map is going to be moving on to the grand finals that we'll see later on tonight. Which is going to be a best of 5 matchup. In the meantime, in the chat, let us know who you think is going to win this last map here on Fox Hunting. Let us know if you're supporting Fragments or if you're supporting PWZ Captado. Karen having a little bit of a wait here. Waiting for Kisa and Hanch to ready up. Let's see if they're going to do any changes to what they've been doing prior. Really interesting to see that after last match, Kark is on 836 wins, 836 losses. So the match now will decide whether he's got more wins and losses than the other players. If he does lose, that means he'll be the only player in this room, together with 1v1 actually, that have more losses than wins. So it'll be the second then. Everyone from Fragments currently ready. So as soon as Espen readies up, we'll be on our way. It looks like one of the players has just left. I'm not sure if that's because of not readying up. We'll have to wait a little bit until they rejoin. And then we can get this on the road again. That'll be Navalorf. So yeah, currently some debate in the chat about who they think is going to win, so that is good to see. Definitely can go either way. It's going to be hard to see who's going to win this matchup. It's taking a little bit longer, so maybe there has been a crash. There is Naval. Has rejoined, immediately does ready up. So as soon as Specs gets us underway, here we are. Let's go in. It is the third map of the semi-final matchup. We have PWZ Captado on EU, Spexity 1v1 Espen, Kark and Navalorf, and NRF Fragments, After Glorup, Zok, Kisa, and Hench. Let's get this show on the road. One of my more favorite maps, if you ask me. I'm quite excited for this one. Let's see if we see any gun changes. Do see an invader for Navalorf. So I think that's all that's different. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. No, Espen's picked up the kill precision, so no more ASW. A few changes have been made. Espen's yet to move though, he has now moved. Kisa's playing over at 2, 3 players are playing out at 1. This is more of a agent setup for defense as we see so far. Espen is trying to make his way down towards 1. Trying to have a little bit of a look. So keeps holding it close. Nobody really doing anything aside from Espen. He's playing very aggressive. Walks right into Hench's aim. It's first blood drawn by Fragments. But not much else is going on as Navalorf is going to be going down. Starting to slowly move up now. Of course, watching Navalorf as he's got the bomb with him. Kisa's moved over to the kitchen area. Smoke's going to be coming down. Nate hitting himself, but look at that. Glorup's the one holding it. He can only get one before being killed. Kisa now trying to have a little bit of a look. Spotted one, gets the bomb carrier. Second on to Specs. Kark on his own. Kark's already up, I believe. Kark is indeed up already. Oh, he didn't see Kisa. He did not see Kisa. He spots Hench though. And Zal with the kill onto him. First round here going to Fragments. I really do wonder how great Captado can fight against them. It's not an easy map to play. But we'll once again rely on the scopes, how much they can do here. Oh, look at that nade by Navalurf. Wait, where? He threw it from here. He threw it from over here. It went all the way over. Actually through the door to get it in there. That is a sick nade spot. That is very well done. Look at that, exactly where Hansch is sitting. Great nade spot. Here, Aspen shooting in the meantime. That is with the kill precision. It's not a K-14 that we just heard. More smokes coming out. Push is about to happen as After's keeping it close. Good kill onto Navalorf, well done by After. We'll need some nades as Kark and the bomb is going over to the other side of the map together with Specs. Skisa gets 1v1. Looking around more and more. Kill now made onto Glorap, so two sides open. Kisa's trying to get back in there. It's a 3v3 situation. Kisa not trying to be aggressive here. We'll need to move in at some point as he did get hit there. Aspen's making sure nobody can easily rotate. But Hench will be coming in from behind. Is he going to make noise though? He does make noise. Has Aspen heard that though? Aspen has gone away just in time. Not sure if he heard Hench. Doesn't really dare to move in. Is now going to run forward. Tanks the shot by Aspen, who then is going to trade him out with a pistol. After gets one back onto him. 2v2 still. Kark in a close angle. Gets After. Alone for Kisa. Shooting at the door. And Kark with a cleanup. Second round going to Captado. And they do great work straight away. Good move on to 2. But that kill on Glorop was huge. Trying to be very aggressive from the mid house. Met up with After there. Oh, he missed. He missed the shot. He switched too quick, but he was pretty much dead on there. Almost gotten the kill. Our smokes are out. Trying to have a look around there. Nobody currently is there. More nades coming through. Almost getting that nade kill. Kisa's actually moved further away. Hansch playing close though. And he gets the kill onto Espen. That is scoped down for Captado. But Navalurf has already snuck in. And they have two-side control. They know they're going to smoke this off now because Kisa is always playing here. He pushes through and catches Kisa off guard. Navalurf now up here. Glorop still down. He's not having a look just yet. Zoaz has to go all the way around. Glorop now down. 1v4 situation. Zoaz on his own. And starting to look like Captado has found their feet. And that is that. Second round going to the... Or third round in total. But the second for them. And it is a lead for Captado. Not something you would expect here. Especially with defense being so strong. But so far the push is over at two defense has been too weak so far. Whenever Glorop has fallen there, it's been a round loss for Fragments. So they will need to do something different here.
Good job.
Navalurf with a nade kill onto After. Second nade kill that we see here tonight. Great work. That's the second nade kill by him as well. Look at Kisa though. Kisa's pushed all the way underground, so he knows it's going to be a 1. And moving in here now is going to be tricky. Let's go to have a look here. Doesn't see anyone. Did make a bit of sound there. It's a miracle that Specs didn't check that. Now is he going to look there? It's Navalurf still with the kill. And Kisa's down. Great attempt. Not good enough though. More jumps happening. Good jump. Hench does get shut down. Kark with a kill onto Zaw. Once again, Glorup finds himself alone. It's a 1v4, 1v3 situation. As Glorup does got Navalorf now. But he has a mountain to climb still. Needs to get this clutch. Still has a nade. Look at Kark. Kark is posted up close in the corner. Going to be a tough one for Glorup to check. He's actually moved out from it. It's going to make it a little bit easier for Glorup to fight against him. And Glorup does get that kill. He is very low HP now though. 1v1 also playing in a corner. Going to be so tough for Glorup to check, and it will indeed be the kill going to 1v1. 3 rounds straight for Captado. And are doing big work. That's been now switched over to the Pointman. No scopes that they're working with. Very unconventional. As After gets the kill onto Navalorf. Good fighting back with Zod taking control. It's like they finally decided to use a Pointman. Although Desmodus might not be the strongest gun that you could choose from. Wopter also moved up far. Espen's trying to push out Kisa. He's gone once. Gone Hench too. That's 2 kills for Captado. And one side's free. One side's free for the taking. They're going to rotate. Espen's picked up the scope. And he's going to move along. How many more kills can he get this round? After, I believe, is up. No, he's down, actually. Is Espen going to spot anyone here? Glorup is in the mid-house. Oh, he doesn't see After there. Good angle. As Glorup might move in. Nate's going to be coming out. Glorup with 1. Nate did come out, but the bomb didn't go down. Zaw coming in from behind. 1v1 didn't see that. Specs alone now. 1v2. Spotted Zaw. I think he knows Glorup is in the mid-house. I think Specs knows. He knows he can just go over. He's hurt Glorup though. They tried to go for the contest. That probably was his best decision. And he still's got time to work with. But what is Specs going to do? He's going to wait here. Hoping he can catch someone off guard and I think go to 2 later on. So all's gone up. A good look there. "25 seconds remain, but it's not in their favor." Glorup is starting to look back. He does think it might still be a 1. Specs needs to make a move now. He's going to make that move. With Zal being so close, it's going to be tough for him. He will need to make sound. He doesn't have enough time, actually, if he just slow walks it. Specs, you need to make a move. It's too late, I think. Doesn't matter. Zal heard him sooner. Waited way too long there. And that does allow Fragments to do something back. 3-2 now. Fragments definitely needing this final round. Espen melee with a kill onto Kisa though, on the stairs. Start off well. In the latter rounds, he started to struggle just a little bit more. So I was trying to hold it close. Well, they expect him there. Nope, they won't. Zog gets 2 for his efforts there. Does get killed now. Hench has moved back. Glorup is still watching up. He's going to throw a nade on the side. Hench is still waiting and hiding. Kark might spot Glorup in a moment here. It does fall to him. 1v1 looking around. Specs is holding an angle. Hench is waiting. Hench moves up. He doesn't see him. But then again, he can't see him here. Oh, and Hench didn't expect that Specs was going to be there. Now Glorup finds himself in a 1v2. That's a top fight. Spots 1. 1v1's down low. Needs to use a smoke here. I think he knows that. 1v1 trying to watch it. Sees the shots come through. Specs is holding a far angle. Glorup gets 1 now. There's one more player to take down. That is Specs, but he's just going to play time to throw down the smoke. He's got no time. He's got no time! He just misses out on the bomb. This is a close one, but it's just not enough here, as we can see. It does get close, but about 0.3 or 4 tenths was too slow for it, as he couldn't find the bomb just straight away. And that means Captado's got quite a solid lead. They're only 3 rounds away from a spot in the grand finals, taking down Fragments. They've not had an easy matchup so far. More smokes coming through. Nade will be coming out from 1v1. This is a hench nade. See, that lands on the stairs. Very good nade. It's a nade that you don't see a lot of people use. In Asia, you see people use this nade a lot more. See after with the kill onto Kark. Everyone needs to watch out here. Zog gets Espen. Navalorov's also attacked quite a bit, but he's underground. More nades coming out. This one goes close. More pushes now happening. Specs alone on the side. He's down. 4v2 situation, but I think there's still nades. Navalorov is going to throw that nade. That might be that onto Kisa, but the nade's not on target. The nade's not on target. And a shot through the smoke. And a kill onto 1v1 means that we do see Fragments fight back. And where we saw this map being very NRF-sided in the past, it actually doesn't look like it so much this time around. More nades coming through. Now looking at after, currently 7.5 in 5. If he knows the nade spot onto the shed, could get a kill onto 1v1 here. Don't see a lot of people use that nade though, so I don't think they will. Espen draws first blood onto Zaw. Good start by him. More fighting as Espen gets a second. He's going to throw the nade deep. Nobody really being there. Kisa with a kill onto Kark though. Great job. Specs now trying to have a look around. Spots one. But still gets killed by Glorop. That's a sick flick by him. Now Kisa and Espen about to meet up. But Espen not going for that full push. Is going to allow Kisa to stay alive for a time being. 1v1 gets one onto after. Espen trying to fall away. Kisa putting some pressure onto him. Pushes on, but no bullets left for Espen. It's an aggressive move that doesn't fully pay off because of that. Yeah, Glorop is lit. He's got no nade remaining. He likely knows someone will be playing in that corner. So they heavily rely on Kisa on this round. Look at that. Navalorov is going for the all base stab. Kisa's gone away with it now. Navalorov is just going to be waiting here for a rotate. Safe option. But they don't need to. It's 1v1 and Espen get both kills. It's a 5-3 lead now for Captado. 2 more rounds is all that separates the two. And 2 more rounds as well Captado needs in order to win it here. Good nade immediately being thrown. That went out to Kisa, I believe. He's been hurt quite a bit there. Actually, Spexley has picked up the scope now. Haven't seen him scope before. Let's see what gun he's got with him. He's got the FRF2 and the PGM. Interesting second pick. One that we don't see all that often. It's nice to see it. Throws already close. Espen with a nade kill onto Kisa. That's yet again the scope down. He's being hit by 2 nades this round. Second one being deadly. Specs still has a nade. No idea how powerful that would be now to throw that on the stairs. They're just waiting. Ooh, almost spotted Glow up there. They're now going to fall back just a bit. Espen is down below. Saw is up. And it looks like the players are starting to fall back just a little bit. Still waiting here carefully, but look where Aspen is at. Aspen's moved up very far, gets a kill onto Glorupt. It's actually zoomed in for that kill too. The After is now going to be looking. They likely know it's going to be going underground, so the real call here for Fragments is to go over to one side. Which is also heavily defended. It's going to be a very tough round to move in. 30 seconds remain. Hench is indeed going via the stairs. After is going via mid-house. Specs is watching long. Zaw has just crossed it. But Specs is holding that. Oh, Specs misses his shot! That could be a big thing. Does get the second one. Hench also shot down. And with 1v1 getting the final 2 kills, it's Captado on match point. Yeah, 1 round away from the grand finals here. And this is tough for Fragments. They need to win 4 straight here in order to keep their hopes of winning the tournament later on tonight alive. Otherwise, they'll be moved down to the 3rd place matchup, which they'll play against either E United or Bangbus. It looks like they're starting to apply a little bit more pressure early on. That's just coming out. More smoke being thrown. Saw throws a nade here as well. He gets binary, so has to go away and gets killed by Cart. Was up too far. Hench keeps moving. More and more smokes. It's good work. Gets a kill onto Specs. Didn't spot 1v1 there. Curiously enough. More smokes coming out. And using that binary now. I think he got one on. I didn't actually. Killed by Cart. Keyset trade. They're now moving into 2 side. Espen's still there. He's up. Spots After. Bomb is down. Gets a kill as well onto Kisang. Glorupt is now on his own. Glorupt, the world is on his shoulders. Gets the first onto 1v1. Espen there. And it's Clark with a kill. It's a 7-3 victory. And Captado will be moving on to the grand final.